Hello, and welcome back to Numismatics with Kenny. I'm pleased to present another recent additions video, mainly the numismatic items I have purchased from a local dealer, Charlie's Coins and Collectibles, at Boost Corner Farmers Market. It's a great selection of items, so let's get started. First one here is this medal. I think it's brass. It's a 1990 Rose Bowl medal, featuring University of Michigan and University of Southern California. And so I did a little research on the game itself. USC won a very defensive battle, 17-10. I just think it's neat because it has such a great historical significance, you know, for arguably the most famous college bowl game out there. It was the 76th Rose Bowl in 1990. Next, I have this 1946 encased Lincoln cent, a wheat cent. And this one I got because it has kind of a local tie. It's from Frank Palumbo's, which is a restaurant in Philadelphia. I guess he, used this as a advertising. And apparently the restaurant had this click club, and it's shown here on the reverse. Unfortunately, the restaurant is not here anymore. Now it's a like a chain drugstore department or whatever. Next, I have this 2000 Bermuda Tall Ships silver proof dollar. This one I'm showing is just because they only made 10,000 of them, which is not very many. Very reflective. Next, I have a very nice double struck nickel from 1985 and made in Philadelphia. This is uncirculated, and this is a really neat one because they struck it once. Somehow it stayed in the striking area. It turned over to its side, or here, it turned over to its side like this, and then it was struck off center. Because you can see Liberty, and then Liberty is right here. This is a really neat one. Talking about neat errors, I also have this 1977 Roosevelt dime, which is what they call a clamshell lamination. So most of the reverse is laminated, and it's peeling off. It's kind of hinged right here. Actually, I know you probably can't see it, but there's like some lettering inside as well, because you can see in the reverse of dime inside. It's neat. Next, here I have this Anthony Van Dyck bronze medal. It's a Belgian medal. It's made around 1856. I think that's what I found online. And it's signed by Leopold Wiener, or Leopold Wiener. I'm going to have to get that green spot off, but that won't be too difficult. I've always loved how these old bronze medals look with the ultra high relief. I always think these like museum examples. It's really nice. Next piece I have here is very interesting. I couldn't find anything online about it, but it's a quote-unquote gold bar. It's 14.295 ounces of 999.8 fine gold. And on the back it says it's a lead replica of the gold bricks stored in the treasury at Fort Knox. And it says, obviously, this is a copy. But I find this interesting. It says, if it were a real brick of solid gold, the value would be approximately $531.89. Now, doing the math today, 14 ounces of gold, I don't think that goes up to $531. I think it's a lot more. So that really dates this piece. That's really neat. On the side, it says it's made by Ted Arnold. I really couldn't find anything about it online. I'm not sure. Maybe if you know anything, please place it, or please let me know in the comment section. It's a really fun piece. Next, let's see. Here I have to be careful with this one. I have this ancient coin. I'm not an expert in ancient coins, so I looked it up online. It looks like it's Caracalla, or yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it, from about 215 AD. It's a 1 denarius, and I believe it's real. But if you could tell me anything about it, that would be really helpful. So please let me know if there's any neat information about it in the comment section below. I mean, because the detailing looks really nice. I don't know if that's like too good to be true or what. It's a really neat example though. Now these are pretty neat as well. I have a pair of cufflinks, Mercury dime cufflinks. This one's dated 1939, and then this other one is dated 1942. They're kind of neat. Now this is a New York World's Fair token from 1964, celebrating the Unisphere. Which was created just for the World's Fair itself. And now it's a very popular tourist destination in Queens, New York. I've always liked history about the New York's World Fair in '64. Very interesting. Nice history with that piece. Now here I have this bronze medal. This one has Christopher Columbus on the one side, and then the real reason why I got it was because it has Augustus St. Gaudens on the reverse, including the Roman numerals version of the St. Gaudens $20 gold piece. I think this was, let's see, this had some, it's by the Metal Arts Company in Rochester, New York. I think there was something about like here. So it appears that this was made around 1961. Coin Metals T. Johnson, 1961. I think there's a set of these. I only have the one. Yeah, bronze medals can be really interesting as well. Even bronze rectangles as well. This is a French bronze rectangle. I don't know. I guess it's technically still a medal. And it looks like it's a victory scene. I couldn't find much about it online. It looks like, because it's made by this Du Bois. I think it was made around 1888. But that's just the one source that I could find. I'm not sure how accurate it is. There's nothing on the back. And there is a very small maker's mark on the bottom, but I can't read. Even with like a really powerful loop, I can't even see it. Can't read what it says. So also, if you know anything about this, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, I won't spend too much time on this one. It's another bronze rectangle medal. But it's interesting because my family and I, we went to the Franklin Institute in Philadelphia, and there was the Vikings exhibit. So a couple weeks later, at Mr. Charlie's, I found this Vikings bronze medal. So I thought that was pretty coincidental. Here I have 2 Cooperstown collection medals of Johnny Bench and Carl Yastrzemski. These are neat because they celebrate baseball Hall of Famers. Very neat. And here is a 1994 Premier proof set with silver, quarter, dime, and half dollar. And in case you're wondering, this is not a prestige set, because prestige sets have the half dollar and silver dollar commemoratives with them. And this one comes in this box with the Premier silver proof set. So they're 2 different things. And now the final 2 items of this video. Republican National Convention 1960, I guess, seat tickets for a guest in Chicago, July 25th, 1960. It was good on the mezzanine, aisle BB. And first row, seat 8. And what's neat is both of them are the same seat. So I assume it's the same person who had them, and they're just 2 different. Let's see. They are the same day. There was something I remember about them being... here. The yellow one is good for the first session, and then the pink one is good for the second session. So the person sat in the same spot. It was just 2 different sessions, so you got 2 different tickets. And it's like 100 years, 1860 to 1960, 100 years of progress. And then on the back of both tickets has Republican National Convention at the International Amphitheater in Chicago, Illinois. These are printed by the Arcus Ticket Company in Chicago. So very neat history right there. And thank you for viewing my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll be able to make more videos in the future, like this and Numis News and all the other kinds of videos that I love to make. Thank you. See you next time.